Boss, yeah, you stop it. Okay. Rather than I pull last week into me in share another father, the birthday is in into me in Messia, and I association near Mahona. And that's it. Yami, I had them. Yeah, Abana, yeah, by a bussy had the cacra. You did that. Debiano, Obia would say, Biano, young for so long. I'll be in the animal, I will cream my oil care. What the care that by problems be brave walk na Ubia Bohubia Ubuma, all COS no waji one license if you want some, and then the Parahono in don't do make a crap, so waji or license if you want some, or your applicant now or failed no. Saduna or the Banado. In the banner, Morrison over there, imported them so or two, or near one. Na Ubison, ye or by be abba, or by no in the bano, or the yera, or up a application or do. Or you should know who nature acquire. Since I know the baba, not nearby when the Pama what's a double, nearby one the way. Amama Obiano, you may do them cream, on them didn't talk about cream or only bit no Sabi, no water now, Uncle you're stranded war. Baby. No way feel them I say aside Omega the page, you know, one the millions and papa to the 80 call assign TV where YouTube subscribe. Now recommend the movie that Obisu unti. Wabra yin you share the Obia you Chilenya. Ozi brand way juman everything may charm kake na maybe sanasa wiki so bad there we so car was just say that ya ba ya ka yemwe live into like one friend that can miss a question na because one question is be wa mintum miss because all you pakuna gas all no you ba don ya dey all how no some baby you would have get the professional members or William Road. If I saw what can I be somewhere one from Sue from a Church of Pentecost, you are William Brad, you are not out. When you are God of Asara, a cop na young Mobisa, or was I community I would to be that wabo open. See, Mamma, you know, I had never skill workers here, Wabi, Obia, Obobi, no. Oba no ba start edwuma kakra nche bia na ote da wase the company we get was sponsorship and import them no mesu so ado na other ba no do na ba adze na o wadoye
me da wase na mada hwefo ni tie fo nyina se mamu bia kwa baso so say question entirely eba free last year ekunyina na ya dia na ye obi ani da so say ADABC because of acquiring employees recruiting pano sisi ya the ma healthcare and as a UK government ma healthcare beka skilled workers no honey say na nyanko form mo mbeye sisi no although still there are people struggling no akoye say employees na omode skilled workers ni beba no omumo na nya adwuma skilled workers no but adwuma de bebre ho
igma na kasa de bebre ho the employers na what they endom no ban no
yeah
wontum mfechi nkohu bebre adwuma no wo
yeah and I say omunye regulated omutimanya say adwuma no enti ye hwe nkofo a sebi healthcare na kasa wo kroma say no divided into three. One is the aging omo mfe ko animu no omo ahoden so te na UK krobia omo age wo animu no omo doso bebre say
youth no but this Ghana youth no doso more
yeah Ghana youth doso I mean over population wise you need UK land size but your youth compared to the adult population no youth is more, adult is less. It's reciprocal.
But it's not about the down there. Had no encocrafon no doors, a mranta for no. Or more baby,
yeah, Timono, Yani Unico, and that's not the case, but it appears a more mortality rate, you know, from into the
about a from what time.
And yet I wouldn't call, but Nina Munini channel.
When you need channels,
yeah, Munini chair, palm. And after so, more she say, and I say, only when you will be for the beam, I bind there. And see, do na and say, or hospital, and I saw baby or gyre, Nasi intimidation because of his mobility or her mobility. The social services take control.
Okay.
Senka, oh, my me and now, and I've been a yarn as Oba, or any Jennifer hospital, or Sebefi, Ubian no. But I say no, hospital, and I say social service for a general. Yeah, problem and near dignity. It's a massage man also.
Okay.
It's a healthcare man also. Apart from that, areas around disability, learning disability.
So it has working with three.
Yeah, and you see another aspect of in your social care and also social services for no. And she at home somewhere. And she said, "Oba awo Arabia and also bisa na ayana bino amamunsa ebem." Yeah, people for autistic learning disability, Down syndrome, those kind of activity.
Honestly, we are one side.
Honestly, one side are buying and I say social service no ethic and consideration. It's a man go for here woman be age man more. Instead of say parents and I say guardians no take you over no. The other aspect of things no the entire social services say share be a my many papa binti me shakra near Jack and free same foster children, child minding services. Sanya manyimani nyinano. So said he won't me show ba a wasem a Canagana Casim, one I want to me show ba a bind with Joe Aquanation. I had BBAC a honeyba, asylum seeking children, unaccompanied children, a mopacro my piano, a bind for honka. And see a bind day in your be a tune also. Anna a bind anka santi mean pet. Nkofan kaso share mami and answer share mami si say we a cool and now ye company now you regulated na your mouse our contracts no okay and see because most of the companies now ye purely dominated English companies no omon pay COS omon pay sponsorship no
okay
and omon just sponsorship no it's even who counts a chains to say every and now say Anchor and
then Dukes
is under Anchor.
Okay.
Yeah, and see Anchor will care homes we have there's 100 care homes or UK I say every almost about 120 care homes, 4 seasons so about 300 care homes. Into a more chain of care homes no. They don't sponsor the migrant. And the house na seven rane way for no omukoko. And she senka omutimi sponsor there and kebe a bit aboa. So I mean there's still work in the system, and the House of Laws estimated that there are about 120,000 care jobs available, vacant. Oh, Kromasi up as of now. One Krofoso Kroma wants me Yajuman. And see, Sana Hanshi na Akoye. Na say, they say, Unya sponsorship license, and I say, company being sponsorship license. I was on the page, Mama and Krofono. Untimin Kofane and Co. be a Jumam Sanko Yajumana, Unjaka. In Sakwako, yes, Oje Nivakona, na so didn't know also. And I don't know any contract, you know, and Kofone to me Yajumamomo. Nafi, Abeya how. Na so the other company so asabe how na so the other employees na mo backroom for so because abaya she say o was on one na ye adwuma no so won't mean ye adwuma wa I mean and also bit mean adwuma only 20 hours to work elsewhere it is over na 3 months 4 months when ye adwuma now
I started
a true na fe on so company so as almost at a train I companies will go employees na kasa threatening no more Ama ejuma eduma ko fikesin say ni adade nyina jama how we drive system nti in my opinion I mean I'm writing an article about that in could do a but I hope to be a panophobic maybe around it. In my opinion the solution to it I bet my boy buying us a boy even passing a city any day the Home Office lost the plot because for assay system no the number of people they will be made modern day slaves no if we fix for no omodo saying the employees na kasa make you modern day slaves Mikako is saying last week in a judgment be by one of the companies Betima Bomodi because a court document supporting Care Limited fixing for a German license last year na yede court na enko 462 and a Jumama company no so 162 no emo 68 and a skilled workers na if kesim for job license for myself no ade poti if kesim for gina so J license for myself say mami be a woman near friend no Ahmed Oba but James Ahmed from Pakistan no a senior carer or company name na the duties na a senior carer no but could be on nti the Home Office is thinking that responsibility of the lady is not genuine, okay, because senior carer juma no and this senior carer juma also here and because no ba ko penity no omo je license ni free company ni so
wa bra yimpa 168 na mo ye juma
yes
na so ba ko default
on default adwuma na we no say duties of a senior care worker no AF6 na oyim 5
okay
na ba ko we no enye senior care work but the admin work
okay
yes I wasn't coordination admin isn't coordination anything application for J license if you understand
oh no
okay so for that from June last year to now 68 people no they have to find another work, pay another visa fee, relocate their families to that particular workplace, and then settle. So look at the inconvenience the Home Office is creating for one person who they claim say the Jumana or the Oma displace over 168 people. Oma report company name CQC. Oma report company name cancels. Ama cancel no job at Juma film and say ba nanko for mo a ho nyina no omo Juma from the Juma Musa Komano. So for that, at least and right she Thursday and Nyamiadum the company won the case supporting Care Limited more unique case no I'm fixing for the license na abromo back but Jad National kind no and anami studio and say Home Office is creating much more people victims of modern days than employers no because so here a day back be a omugina so the license for employees in some ibo ho an twas mo ibo also am hwe if it be global mobility assessment I was think home office for year for employers no and I'm waiting my because running there senior city no there's nothing employers can do say sabi what the for ba because yes care worker and as a care company mo hwe nkofo a said omoye mbroa and ankokra they can die at any time. This is Prakoni said you feel more employee no day on San Chrome.
Well, I go one space be able to another job will be.
And I make an article now which may address it, so concerns. Nti a man happy bray, oh yeah, employee now bar, won't take employer na say. And I employer no yes. Ope Juma, Ope Bibiako fee, Kabia Boni other day. Employer also so empty was because on one case, they are looking for contract left, right, center every time. They're not getting it because it's very competitive now because of the number of care companies as I see up now. So this is the dilemma, okay, involving care companies in the UK. Second question now, Busa Amino say, Sisi Ano say, on losing a license and also losing a J employer and license for the same one. I didn't know say. Okay, I'm burning more. And the guardians note now. Omo can hwe. Minim se fi kese mfo nim se ade we betimi asi. Nti se ye lusu employer losing license. Normally you have to find another employer and then work with that employer. The home office, once the employer lose the license now, they are supposed to remind the employee, the candidate say, oh, employer not losing the license. It's a POB. They call. Yes, sir, within 60 days, when you'll be a go. Yes, you have to receive that letter. Okay. Once you've not received the letter, you are still a legal migrant. The only thing is that you can't travel because when you're too you won't say, oh, employer and losing license in T. As a wajia to so cool. And then I'm now a dear hadring or a chromasi and I say skilled worker system so but so employer losing a license now let it be in free ficassim and now lawyer and quality be umbrella so in now way free ficassim one the bien habit my home just open employer now switch it and now 20 hours near the amount for your juma and one with me the ayajuma because you can't work more than that. Indeed, that system is obviously wrong because it is not Support Care Limited KCM site here June 2023 but anyway said last 3 days now the judgment nearby na kami I say employees obi ayi na juma kama 68 employees 67 working all the 68 are working na one employee na juma no we kakra no ama na asan mu nyina so it means that the 67 people are being punished
for one person now
one person across can 68 no hunti honestly one body be so them employer them yeah okay say paper how okay say pra it's in nya na obehye so they are being punished for whatever the employer did wrong and it's very very bad. Well, in a way I'm being hinted that the employees are intending to sue the home office. Okay, the sue home office say adea na moye na judge nese manye ni yino a high okwan bi so a high if you say o say sesan baby eti ekope adwuma baby o say sesan nkora school ekope school a bebe adwuma no sesan dan deposit ebetua how ni I mean yes be
now
yes be any if it's not according to we did say companies be faster as you know we are home office would change their attitude in how they revoke the license or find a way to restructure the revocation. What do I say? Sebia your Joe license, and I say, oh, your company, and I say, company using license because of not because of an employee. Employees are more innocent in that matter. No, should be able to look for another job. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Omit me to Amoka without even sponsoring. Okay.
Without even switching.
Without even switching. Okay. So that the old company can still monitor their activities, or the new company can also monitor their activities. So, in my opinion, no, there will be tiers of sponsorship license, which is the first tier. Na kwa yese omo fan crofo free Ghana and I say crofo for Sobano. Second tier yen crofo a omo ni license, but because say omo wejuma, because say obi a sponsor worker aba honinti no, they are taking him on board. But those kind of companies will also be regulated in a way omo here license, but so be our license now ba ho home office obesima any home office wedding tahudi kwanya pass money jumani ade sinebe and go for be stranded. But if the home office is continuing with this the idea Andrew June, no, there will be a lot of stranded people, a lot of modern slavery victims, a lot of people who can't pay their bills, etc. The one thing most Ghanaians or most people are more skilled workers and over and say, if you can't have boom, if you petition, I call parliament. Na yahwede on bit my because if you say the more you know and twice more and I answer be but anya dia
you say you must be been new
ho. Even House of Laws in America, there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of jobs still in the system. Even taking into consideration, said there are over 800,000 migrants that came from 2022 to 2023. No, the Dominion account somewhere still there is a surplus.
Yeah, some. You me get that I chimina na ode ama here no na second one na be beside there obi so a onye obi aba na yimpa kono oh no on we be on fa ono so
I am said oba onye oyire unu hokani aba na onye okunu na onye hokani aba nhye say mo bet na say oyire okunu awari mu de say only pakot na say I mean afi baako mfimi no unhuna nhye da nya asem edru mfimi say kona obetimi awari no betimi atochima because of a liberal friendly desertion in the family act, you know.
On the desertion chimo ya ba them
ye jao and yes
jao was no munyai
me can say pakona fi unchen.
Okay.
Yeah, we jao hoko
but I was so jai.
Yeah, we jao hoko ba
on desertion
inti your 2-year desertion, your 5-year desertion. 5-year desertion no etimima automatic divorce ekoso because if we say our no yen consummate enya there that's what happen 2-year desertion no okchoma quarter a bit my engine so will be divorce.
Okay.
What you say inti no na idea having system but only obi aba I mean only who can enya won kan nkwa na betimi na ba bu ho a only pakot na mfimi sa automatically you can come together with the person as a partner, not as a wife or as a husband, but as a partner. But with that one, you have to still be living together in the house, one house.
If you share the same address,
you have to share the same address. If you come as husband and wives, you don't need to live together. Okay.
It's not like your forces all of the
yeah, cohabitation for no but husband and wife, you don't need to live together.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, particularly if the husband is working somewhere and the wife is looking after the children, etc. And yet, when he has some of it, so I mean, who can you now? The best thing to do is, I mean, maybe report with my report and also with my advertisers. Say, "Bia, you shall see me huno and say, "Bia, huno," and I say, "Bia."
No, I evidence at all.
Yeah, which my reporting my police, which my reporting my so many win by so called way by me, you know, and I say bisa. Then you can report keep it as evidence. So meaning that I see me and stuff like that. But you can still live together as husband and wife. However, if it came as cohabitants, it means that the separation is the dissolution of the relationship. So more only by now we
are partners.
We are partners.
Only one is not a
money because money
certificate.
Yeah. So that's how that one operates.
Now, I'm the paper now. Oh yeah, that.
Paper here. Sisi ano skilled worker appendix no. You need be a trace chinchina also EBB. So far so you meet requirements, skilled worker, you are working, you are earning your money, you are a spouse, you are still married, that's fine. So obviously my job person be so far as money can probably my job person be sometimes it be out to coin now bar and I have question for between person so and
we don't know what here.
I'm between my so we say un nipa koniti no onim say cancel na
okay
the license and I say we free work baby for and now we be saying no ma
suspicious
yeah a hacker crap and she said you are coffee now banana you bisa wo episode we adwuma here so or August there be who know as that and I say catch an HSO adwuma was now when you can say in few na fi
you know
amana bibi but so be adwuma okruma no ne adade no bibia ensign even say who can he switch ko another category now switch here enkan yeah copy so baby indefinitely to remain no so that is how the laws operate in this country
until important that we so where indefinite remain so one some ya we be say no
yes indefinitely to remain question say we be say no ebini say
yeah
also your life in UK I was like which was say so yeah obi a oye employee na also which say employer no that so employer
okay
utua oka I mean akache na oka so betua wono well English test ni say when you I mean C1 and above fine only answer with your English test ni bi sponsor na also or say still obetima sponsor okay so what me answer 3 of these questions are definitely to many the amount okay my name is Nkofo because say also try as it stands now there's no indication say also try say adwuma wa nyina no fani na bransa yeah interest how I say yeah until threshold now also when you should show your threshold etc but so far as your visa had not been truncated no it means that you have a continuous residence okay what they look for in indefinite leave to remain no, is a continuity of a residence okay whether your license or your sponsor lost the license somewhere and then you move to another sponsor how long it took for you to move to another sponsor etc it doesn't matter what matters is that your visa was not truncated some way a simple amount of 60 days if I could pay bibina 60 days nipem a home the amount of 60 days necessary automatically that will continuity of residence no a truncate but all you see license no one has information now if it be notices regulation 2003 a year mra dakroma they are studied to if you can see for so I think say more regulation 4 regulation 5 and regulation 6 they are studied to if you can see for so say obi am bagye ne visa finish bia no o se mo bona mane o se mo mane mu
okay sentra mo oche
tina say obi nya visa refusal it shows so notice of decision say even onya refusal na ya ntro notice of decision sa word notice of decision amba visa na nya papa okay they are and she shared that to say or say ba letter ne so ama letter ni dimu if they miss one of them the letter is invalid or even if the letter did not come at all it means there's no notice so there's no revocation okay common say man mun say contract normal contract here you know say obi no jai contractor if it be communication of revocation So no jai also trust say you know where a jai one communicate here. I go that so echo. See that's how that works. Until you pay indefinite leave to remain. Now we obi ehukania. Anyway, they be applied to. They be applied to. So also trust say mother so e worry, and now mother so etse. Or some trust say multi together and now we na. Enya sa period of time now, 5 years. There's no divorce in there, and I also go with for. I also trust say when you're continuous residence in jail, in jail license and in jail immigration status influence. So these are the grounds they state on in giving you the indefinite leave to remain.
Into no obi or independent. Na ebia onye nukuru na abaha. Ati ti bi no kodo. So only them dependent no kase on wali bio. No the jaya wala na. Only dependent no. Let's start to sit today.
What makes it to be on me?
Obi or independent. Yeah, or no one, or be on you ba onye nukuru na you na abekuru im na wate. No bad, the bearman used to be our bassasa.
Okay.
And then no bad, we mean your boy for.
Okay.
You know, all on bearman view. Important, I know. So, yeah, bear, but that on them little bob queen that the me pacono. Let's start to sit today.
Obana na beman
or yet the mob or bad or independent, and me, no bad, I be queen.
Okay.
No bad also on pay view.
Okay.
Because I mean to know, I mean, I may have made the applicant, I mean, in the bag. And then you pan also. Ada but they had an on pet.
I say,
you know, all what you.
Okay. And she say a bassa, I would say in Kofu Chrono. I was saying Kofu, I mean, so Bermano, a year divorce.
Okay.
Either in this country or from Ghana. If you've lived 3 years or more in this country, and who be somewhere no has both of them were divorced now. See, if you've lived less than 3 years in this country, which might divorce from Ghana, the divorce process now it takes at least 6 months, even more than that, up to 7 months. But we take 6 months. And see, say, or no one's not be more also the divorce necessary or no, and also the divorce necessary. Then Ukata never say time of divorce in Bapano. Any time of divorce in Ireland, no.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how it works.
Only dependent on the crata, the best say.
Yeah.
But your own crata view.
Say, our renew Mujaya.
After 3 years, no.
After 3 years, no Namako court, na court. Say, our renew now on any name. And she said, our renew go automatically. Ukata na abaye.
When you
hear, just also by yes, my grandpacker. And said, what's my baby? Yeah, and see, Sana.
I want to be Ghana.
Say, our renew Jerry Coso and I say, Munyan Jai, a bit Aquaba.
Okay.
But
say, you're not court to take a decision.
Yeah, decree absolutely Nyampape. And I know, I mean, Oba because Pakona or that on so the buy.
I didn't know. And because of your skill worker visa in India, because we are what to come here or Wale. You are after 3 or 4 to 5 years, and we'll go both sides. We'll be able to the paper.
Okay.
Differences.
So, EU, European Union, and also EUSS applications, no. British citizenship applications, no. And even the entire thing, immigration rules, no. If it's marriage, the intention is forever.
Okay.
My imagine somebody not forever. Or Chroma say. And she said, Munyat na for 3 years, my friend habitual residence.
Okay.
When she na make us say, what's na Chroma 3 years? I was say, Mugwa or no her. What do you say? The na make us and say, in the family law itself, no. Say, what's na Chroma so 3 years or more. Mabaye. And yes, I was Mabaye Chronim ma.
Okay, yeah.
Mabaye habitual residence. The one I'm saying. More on Koran, Chronicle School, Mashi School, and say near the other. It's ain't too much in for okay, because we'll be our British, our any forever. Okay, at sitting now, Chroma says, is settlement based.
Okay.
My imagine somebody in a chroma affable into a mobile, and about to me sort in a chroma. So when it's not 3 years, Bobby,
Honestly, Benya sa akwenya ni bi.
Aquanias, Asetinane, Aquanibi. Oh, yeah, the same thing. Mababet now say the purpose is forever. However, so be a skilled worker, although that also leads to settlements. No, it's not settled. The intention is not to settle here, it's to work here. And if you work for 5 years, then the settlement is a bonus to you. But for EU national and British nationals, no, they are nationals here. The intention for settlement is right from the scratch.
Okay.
What do I say? And they say, oh yeah, EU ni who can now you habitual residence pay na amount retention what sort na I say the same thing to British. However, what will be oh skilled worker na skilled worker until now buy a you want now buy after 5 years no near amount it now. So if within 3 years no say what be habitual residence na so only back one take Roma say no ejaya untimi nyina so nya set na. And sanka and see another opportunity for 3 years. But that's not what is in the appendix, skilled worker dependent. No.
Okay.
And see, so only a bit now, and now in our way now, my backroom now within 3 years no. Want to do about ma, only Jaya, Kwana Oko.
About affect you.
About affect you. Just say,
no one, she said, what's rather when you're more indefinite in you,
so
much of my fee. Skill visa a application or so.
cost settlement, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet I am not the AB so all shall laugh you chill baby. And I know yet the yesia and the baby was under the more a no say once I can now I want to the aba unia or do abortion later that into the one share na you see more because the many menu in the Mukruba and the Unibiso, you almost say you knew asa. You be some so kakra come about the Mario watch or the corner hold on our summer. Papa Casa, a free consultation, free or the free the Monji, and I'm going to share or your honor, King's Court law, Jim Trey, Oda Cote, Shada. Or blackmails, yeah, 400 pavilion, one office, no. The die there, Busia, Nabakachi will be Shema Undia, now Ubisa all pay, Bremo, BBT, no so, Unya, na, ye, they are from Mobre and from Koyi, open your last word, your Casabaya 40 minutes,
yeah. Okay, my last words, if I skill worker, if I other skilled worker companies, you know, Kakra can say, you know, it is a very hard time. I think this was ill planned by the Home Office. Idea man share and who and questions and whatever, looking at the impact of how people would feel in case of these things. You know. Yes, they are taking a more share but Kakra say migrants mobile, you know, Akwa guinea pig. You know, my experiment okay, because how I'm from and how it's very stressful. Sometimes a lot of people blame the employers. Other times, I mean, employers would come, you know, for myself, you know, I know genuinely you want people contracts more pay. Juma, I'm employees, you know, left, right, center, but and so once the employee starts complaining and stuff like that, quite say. Their mental health is even affected. Well, see, say, I mean, after now, we just have to, see how best we can get things done, and I say, see what the Home Office can do to minimize the state, because it's very difficult. For employers, I would advise that any employer, the license now is suspended, or is about to be revoked, or is being revoked, no. And now what compliance issues no. Obey me contact it. Yeah, or cockinscalllaw.com. Obey me or you can book an appointment and any of our lawyers will be able to speak to you. Okay. Also there are a lot of companies immediately they got a suspension letter, they reach out, we're able to assist them get it out of the way, and you save a lot of people. You know, so employees over 50, sometimes even over 10. Okay, even if 5 or more, grandpa. Once you lose your license, the impact is going to be on the people, their families, their children, etc., etc., etc. And see, it's not a large feat to so you need to involve, professionals as soon as possible. Well, if you are na koye say or the nadrin intro and that's what the nadrin ABP. Na bibia say ya na for their bro so as soon as Gina Boami. Na and this no den so bit my bond because in same way this all can we you be honey so ya na e pasa. So for migrants, for your employers and everything, if there's anything like that, do your best to speak to your legal advisor and get it done. There's no cost heavier than the cost of about 10 or 5 people losing their jobs and running around and complaining and then reporting and things like that. And see, as for companies, if you're a company, a director, you can ask and you want to meander your ways through sponsorship license, you can reach out to us and we can assist you. And for migrants, what I would advise me say, you should also be looking out for work, especially in the NHS sector. I would say most Ghanaian migrant workers now, I don't know whether it's fear or laziness or things like that. They're not looking at options. I'm going to share, what is skilled worker about? You have the opportunity to work in hospitals and stuff like that. We call NHSjobs.uk, and I say NHS Jobs UK. There are literally hundreds and thousands of jobs but every day. Manchester, even Northampton, every area, Biano, Ejumano, apply. We call file. Yes, apply. The number of times, even us, a number of lawyers would apply to us as law firms to take them on. We reject the following. For 6 months, if you are recruited, the same people will come again. You reject, they will come. So everyone, so far as you're fighting for your life and everything, you have to do it.
You don't stop
until it's done. Until maybe I won't pay before asking, or MCC or MCC. Then before they realize they've given up and then they start other things. If you are working wherever you're working, get time to do your own applications and submit them. Few people minimum, they came on a skilled worker, transitioned to NHS, and then they are still there. So if you're having these difficulties, try as much as possible to apply. Trust me, making 50 applications is not enough. Okay? If you think so, my apply for her, you are joking. If you've not done about 100 of them, or change your CV, tweak it, and make sure things are done. Why you throw interview and I am throw interview. What do we work at home? Why your course we work at home? I throw interview consistently. Because once you get to a government job, NHS or a properly regulated care home, you are sorted for a number of years. And if they are paying over £2,000, £3,000 for your COS to the home officer, you should be worth it. And you say, because of your skilled worker now here, you be home baby. No, you should be worth it. So make sure that you are out of the competition. What do I say? You are above it. Because Obi Chikoma British and now indefinitely leave to remain. Now no super care you money. They'll pick or no over you because I'm on they have to report to the home office. Oh yeah, just so much I report it. So I saw they are more. So show that you are better than any other person whom they are trying to recruit in order to secure your job in that area. And as all the healthcare and the buyer, you're not supposed to restrict yourself to healthcare, especially say Juman and Yakwain Emawa. You can open up to other areas. Construction is one of the areas you can look up to. Logistics is one of the areas you can look up to. IT is one of the areas you can look up to. you can find work easily, you know, and then and work with it. Particularly, you know, if you want to do a self-employed job, IT is one of the areas a bit me can't hardly be. I say you're not really taking making use of the IT space. You know, Fiverr and Upskill app. There are lots of sites a bit me you make money easily by just being on that site. Or people still work. Then you get a work. I mean, you know, find a person who can do the work, negotiate the price, take the difference. It's not something you have to be on a computer even to do. With my programming, I'm on Yuma. So once you are still in the struggling business, no, you can still find 1 or 2 things to do. But I don't know, although it's simple to do, no, it's quite difficult to set up. But I call YouTube a bit more now I Juma 1212. Most of the clients who come to me from India, Pakistani and stuff like that, they don't even work at all. They engage in these things and they store themselves out. If you get 1 or 2 Ghanaians and you speak to them about these matters,
So technology no phone.
It doesn't matter. It is not technology, it's common sense. Which means setting up a system like this, okay, and then you can market yourself well. You don't need to do whatever they want to do. Can you say you're a computer programmer, or they are told you're a computer programmer, okay, or a software engineer, etc. Put something there on Fiverr, put something there on Upskill, uploads, etc. I'm going for the Juma bro, so Juma will with me. You know, other people in Ghana and stuff like that who can do it. Negotiate the price with them. Oh, as I say, me Juma will with me, mommy. Or meet me, say nabaji. Whatever amount you mention, you put your percentage, give it to the person. If the person is happy with that percentage, instruct the person to do, or we are communicating. So you are a middleman, sorting things and then getting a response out of it. And especially people in Philippines, people in India, people in what's the name? Pakistan. Their prices are very, very low. Okay, and see some things that UK wise you can charge about £1,000 for it. You give it to someone in Philippines or someone in Ghana, they will charge you maybe about £100. So me just say, main company say there are a lot of things. If you are still not working now, you can, especially if you're IT inclined, there are a lot of things to do. And everyone who comes to me, I tell them this, Charlie, there are a lot of things. Don't, and money and to also say there's nothing you can do. There are a lot of things. Look for other jobs, find other ways of making money, and then work it. Be legal, okay? Because you find other ways of making money, then you say, yeah, So, most people are making it, and they're making it big. And even some of these people who are making this money now, and want so much of me, they can't even speak English.
Sure.
Okay, so that's my advice for skilled worker migrants or more from Australia or meet my ABB.
No, I'm sorry. My 1 minute, I'm sorry. You Ghana for so I want banner. Ghana for now, banner. One way the campaign work as I don't know. Employers in Akasano, which won't come more. We get there, be my employer, be our would share the car, yes, the crew be Nakafa, we would have an employer now. I'm an old machine, on the moment or ring home office or reporting. Yeah. What's the number of the bass of our catcher?
Kakra can say, sometimes no. Once you come to the UK, you have to make sure, say, you lay low, understand how things work, and then you can work around things. You don't. There is one complaint I had where a person if we be living, were complaining. I'm a company, no, I complaining. I'm a fixing for say. I didn't know. Juma, okoda baby. I'm a dear son. Na. Sorry, Juma, we are not done a building where the carer sleeps in a different room with the service users now. But on Thursday, Juma 24 hours. Now it's only day, not that but no. It's only £20 instead of paying her, him or her full time. Then report to the Home Office. Then the Home Office will have to call the employer, runs a compliance check. Then the issue is that a manager says, "Oh, dahwa," and when he say, "You say."
So what that?
Yeah, they have hours that you can pay.
But then I would die 8 hours.
Yeah, but other company be 8 year for that thing, you know. On if she say, I will say, when we did one country employer and one can be and one say, I saw no now the coffee casing. So many things can work wrong. Okay, say, oh yeah, Juma, it's your minimum wage. Obviously, Juma, the same company and that's a different company. It's slightly above you. You don't complain. Your purpose is to make sure, say,
at least contract now on the board, we read the
say, na Juma, no, and yes, I'm less than that. You're paying him exactly the same. So, big more than you are. You don't talk about it, you know. So, yes, a minimum, and I say report. Now, I say, Buabo, or Emumbo, Kwana, Bo, Obia. Because the worst they can do to the companies is to take their license.
And then when they take their license, you are nowhere.
Yeah, so I'm going to take your license now. Sometimes investigation comes in and stuff like that, which is another matter. But everyone who was with you and the contract that the company had and everything is gone. So it's another thing. You know, I can't advise because sometimes you know how sure most of they want to complain and stuff like that. So, yeah.
No, before I'm reporting, they read the answer. I say, what contract and answer.
Exactly, and send everything and report it. Then also, before you report, speak to the employer.
First.
Speak to the employer. My patron met we say. We know me kind of sanity. My call ICAS, a friend of ICAS, Advisory and Conciliation Group, Panyati. Our share employer and employee in Tawan Sim. Okoho.icas.org. A lot of information about me now. I say employee responsibility. Okay, so I advise all people to go to ICAS and then advise. On the matters.
Okay, you did that. Yeah, the baby. Yeah, that was it. That we take us probably that we may feel that when you bought a Yuda in Bashare or a sign Omega. Na issue BB if you Yadamasi Yakramu. Can I be?